Joe Bell, a movie that no one is talking about right now and they should be talking about. Find out my review next. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Reviews with Ryan. Today I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Joe Bell. This is directed by Ronaldo Marcus Green and stars Mark Wahlberg, Reed Miller, Connie Britton, and Maxwell Jenkins. Joe Bell is a true story of a small-town working-class father who embarks on a journey across the U.S. and raises awareness about bullying after his son is tormented for being gay. So this movie to me felt very inspirational. I like that we have a biography drama. I like those kinds of films and learn about the history of different things that's happened across the U.S. And it really was an intriguing type story for me. I think the biggest downfall of this film is that there was no marketing and really no one's talking about it. Even with the reviews, there really hasn't been too much that I've seen. I think that this is a really good story. I think that this is something that parents should be talking to their kids about. This is something that happens every day, and not just in the US, but around the world. Bullying is a big thing. It's on the internet, it's everywhere. There's always some type of negative feedback that you see all the time online, in school. I think in high school that is the toughest time for a lot of kids and teenagers, and this film really depicts that. This is a son who's struggling. He is very nervous about even coming out that he's gay, and when he is, he basically is just tortured for just being that, just being himself. His father kind of pushes him to the side, says let it blow over, and I think that's something that parents need to look at with this film and see that you need to talk to your kids. You need to kind of understand them, show them love, show them that it's okay to be yourself, and when there is issues arising, listen to them and definitely follow up with how they're doing in their feelings, because sometimes kids, they have a way of not wanting to talk, and this film, unfortunately, it can get kind of depressing, and it's just the reality of what a lot of teenagers face these days. And it's just one of those films that you have to look at it and kind of learn from the mistakes that you kind of see in this film, especially with the parenting. And this film is about second chances. It's about kind of learning about yourself and learning about the mistakes that you do make, trying to not make them again and trying to make it right. And that's what Mark Wahlberg's character does in this. And the fact that this is a true story is just amazing to me, because it's just one of those films where you don't hear about this kind of subject too much. I mean, what father is walking across the US and raising awareness of bullying? I mean, I just don't feel like you hear about that very often. So it was just really cool to hear about this story. There's some really good cinematography in this. There's some good mountain shots. There's parts where he's walking through like Colorado and such, and that was just really cool. And I just really enjoyed that whole part of the story. The way that this film is structured is there's some flashbacks, it shows present, it shows past, and it shows different scenes with his son and such, and just how he is as a father. How he is as a father isn't the best of person, and that's where the whole point of the second chances and learning from your mistakes comes in. There's also a couple scenes in this film that kind of moved me a little bit. The bonding of his son, his gay son. There is a part where he's walking and they start singing the Lady Gaga song Born This Way. I believe that's in the trailer as well, and that was a cool moment. And there's another moment where he has a second son and they're bonding over wrestling and how he's doing in wrestling school. So that was some cool moments in the film, and definitely showed his loving side as a father and his caring for his sons, and just showing his love, basically. I didn't have too many negatives about this film. This is definitely one of the better films of the year for me. I'm gonna give this a score of 4 out of 5. I think this is a pretty good movie, and I really think Not a lot of people know this film, and if you do get a chance to see this in theaters, because it is in limited theaters, I really think that you should. If not, check it out on VOD. I think it's worth your time. I think it's a good subject matter. I think that there should be more kind of inspirational films like this. I feel like not all the time there's these kinds of films that come out, and it's just a shame really that this was limited and not really much marketing, because I just feel like it's kind of slipping by the wayside and not a lot of people are paying attention to it or even know that it exists. So I would definitely check it out if you get the opportunity. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you do see this film, let me know what you think. Definitely drop a comment. I definitely am interested to hear what everybody thinks about this film. It really was inspirational to me, and I'm wondering if it's inspirational to anybody else as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next review.